Hello everyone, welcome back to some more mom drafts in Magic the Gathering Arena. That's March of the Machine and Quick Draft. It's just me this time. Now that Zephyr has shown me how to get 7 wins, I don't need him anymore. Hey, it's Phoenix! We had a great time with this last time we saw it. It's not an insane card. If there's anything insane, I'll take it here. I think this Strobe Knight is a little bit more insane. Herbology Instructor, also great. I mean, I don't think we're supposed to first pick the Phoenix. Let me just double check what Draft Sim thinks of the Phoenix these days. It actually says it's sort of whatever. It's fine. I loved this card. Leave me alone. Not as a first pick though. I agree. I guess. How is Invasion of Moag? It's good in the right deck, right? Yeah, it says it's actually quite strong. As a first pick, even. Interesting. Strobe Knight, it says, is worse? Is Moag really that good? Huh. This doesn't feel right to me. I know it's a fine card. It's a big payoff for the green-white deck, for sure. Well, payoff and setup, really. It wants you to go wide, and it also sets up all the stuff that likes counters. I mean, I think it's well, that's an uncommon, huh? How many rares and uncommons do you get in this dang format? These are the commons, right? It's really hard for me to read the rarity markers on this, but I believe this is different than this is, so I think it's you get the 2 rares and then 4 uncommons. Is that right? Really? It seems like a lot. I guess I'll take DraftSim's word for it and go with this Moag thing. Moog, who knows? Maybe I'll get to play green-white for my first time here. Seal from existence, excuse me, is quite good. What is a Stormclaw Rager? It's fine. I mean, it's a good card. Invasion of Kaladesh. Right. Well, I'll just take another good card, I guess. I could take this Emoti. How good does Draft Sim think Emoti is, anyway? It says it's good. But not, incredible. Alright, Seal from Existence it is. This is Dina, right? Red, yeah. Green, black. Tiller of Flesh is okay. Cavalier is okay. What even is this? I don't think I've ever seen anyone play this. It must not be very good. I'll take the Tiller. I think it's just fine. But I believe green-white has a decent amount of targeted removal / targeted buffs. So it benefits a bit from that, and it makes counters, which green-white also likes. Moloch's pretty good, I think. Tangled Skyline, that's a green-white card. Vanquish the Weak's okay. How good does it think Skyline is these days? Excuse me, I can't type. Skyline. That is pretty good. And the Moloch, a little better. Yeah. Those are as first picks, of course. There's also this Herd Beast, which I don't think is that great. So it's a 3-mana 4/2 flash that often gets to draw you quite a nice card if you can time it right. Tangled Skyline is just... The 5/5 and the 5 life are all pretty nice. The Reach is kind of a niche thing that turns out to be useful more often than I would guess, I think. Oh, wait, what is this? This is the Plane Cycling, the white card. Why, I didn't even see this card my first several looks through the pack for some reason. 6 mana 3/4. Wow, really? So, I mean, that seems quite good. You can plane cycle it, and often I imagine you will, but if you can get up to 6 mana, then this is like a 6 mana 3/4 that exiles. Like, am I crazy? Do people still think this is good? They actually say it's just like above average. It's good. It's not crazy. Huh. Say it's a worse first pick than this other stuff, huh? That's kind of crazy to me. Well, I mean, it doesn't play into the green-white theme, and we do have some stuff playing into the green-white theme right now. I think it would be nice to pick up, like, one of these cards. These green cards. Because 6 mana is just a lot. A lot of games are decided before you get to the point that you can cast this, is the problem. This one, at least, like, it's 5 mana, and it gains you life, and defends you from potential flying issues. And it makes a bigger creature. So I think I'll take the Tangled Skyline. Maybe you're supposed to take the Moloch. I don't know, but I like this idea. Oh, Seed Core is great for green-white. What is this? Invasion of Moraganda. 5 mana... Oh, okay. I mean, that's pretty good, too. It's 5 mana for a counter and a fight, which is, you know, green-white wants counters and fights. Seems kind of nice. The creature you get out for popping it is not that great, which is okay because it has 6 defense counters and I don't want to spend 6 damage on it anyway. But Storm the Seed Core is like more immediately useful, that's for sure. Skywarden could be okay if we're going to be incubating. It's nice that this saves us the mana. But I think we just take Seed Core. Try to commit more to this green-white thing. We got rewarded with another Invasion of Moraganda if we want it. Fertilid's Favor is ramp / fixing that also is a combat trick. It's tough to get both halves of that to be relevant at the same time, but sometimes you can, maybe. Well, currently my removal is Seal from Existence. Now this says cast a spell. So this is a fight spell, sort of, but not really. Really, of course, it's a battle that fights on ETB, so it would not trigger Tiller of Flesh. This also would not trigger Tiller of Flesh. This would, for what that's worth. I mean, the Intercessor seems pretty good. Like, it's only 1 mana more than this. You don't get the counter, but you do get to kill, like, anything. And you get a creature along with it without having to deal 6 damage to a battle, right? I think I'll take an Intercessor. It does look like we're in good colors anyway. We've been receiving good cards pretty much every time. I mean, I don't think you can really cast that generally. No. Wow, cycling too? Who knew there was cycling in this format? I'm a little tempted by Scroll Shift. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. So, like, Flickering Host Intercessor is probably no good because it releases the previous creature. But I guess you could Flicker Tangled Skyline to get 5 more life and incubate 5 again. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know if that's really worth investing in, though. I need some smaller stuff. Like, maybe I just go for this kind of wimpy flyer that sometimes does something. I guess. Oh, Shauna, that's green and white. Do I like this? Absolutely, I like this. Love seeing that pick 8. Would love a Cosmic Hunger, but a 2-drop that's perfect for the theme of my deck seems nice. Core Halberd would be okay, but I'll just take a 2-mana 2/2 with upside. The flyer is fine. Kaladesh Wheeling, I guess, is not hugely surprising. Stormclaw Rager Wheeling is surprising, but I'm not sure I'm really prepared to do anything about it yet. Ever. Still. Anymore? I mean, I guess I'll take it. There's the Herd Beast I was thinking of taking. I mean, this 1-mana 1/1, like, that puts counters, it's not a good card. But it's fine, right? I think it's fine. Get another one of these Sky Wardens. Fertilid's Favor, Wield. This is double black, right? Yeah, definitely not splashing that. Complete the Circuit. Very bad. What the hell are these colors? Green and blue. Karuga the Microsage. I've seen this is supposedly a good card, right? Cards with mana value 3 or greater. So right now, if we really had to, we could cut these 3 cards. I only really want one of them. We could try to companion Karuga. That would be fun. It's a 5-mana 5/4 that draws cards on ETB. Okay, I mean, I'll certainly take it. How good do we think Karuga is anyway? Very good. Okay. I don't know about that one. It's a really good card, but double blue, double black, kind of hard to get. This is some value shit, huh? Leyline Surge is not going to do much in draft because you can usually empty your hand pretty well before you get the like okay, yes, if I could like play this creature for free on turn 2, I'd be very happy. But you can't do that, right? You have to play the battle on 5 and then manage to sink 4 damage into it. Like, usually you can just like cast a spell or 2. You can cast more spells than you can draw, usually. Even with this thing putting 3 things into your hand, the enchantment's not going to do much. But, I mean, the ETB effect is strong. I could storm the Seed Core again. I mean, I could take Gyruda, like, try to get some fixing put together. We wouldn't be companioning it, of course. But I am really interested in just doing this. Because Shauna's a good card, but you don't start with it in your opening hand every game, right? Whereas the Microsage is a good card, and we have so much big shit that it's almost free to companion it, right? I don't know. The problem is we're going to get run over a lot if we try. I could just take the Billy Rider, I guess. Because we need a lot of 3s if our plan is to pass turns 1 and 2. And this one likes counters pretty well. Which is the green-white plan. Sure. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to try to companion Garuga, I guess. It's very greedy. Quende, creatures with first strike have double strike. I don't think I have any of those. Yeah. 3 mana for a Censor, that's fine. I don't think I need an 8 mana 8/8. 4 mana 0/1 that incubates 5. That's fine. But I still think I need a ton of 3-drops if I'm not going to run anything on 2. And Censor's totally fine. Invasion of Lorwyn. Worth splashing? It's pretty good. What would I be missing here? I mean, nothing that costs 3 or less, right? Timoret, that's exciting, but obviously not going to be any good for us. Yeah, I guess I'll take Invasion of Lorwyn. Scooch that over here, though, to remind me that I have to splash for it somehow. Hey, found a way to do it. Yeah, I think I just want the land. Blighted Burgeoning is not bad, but I'll take a land. This costs 3. Having some trouble at the ranch here. I mean, none of these fit into the Microsage plan. So I'm kind of not necessarily going to run any of them, but this would probably be good if I weren't running Microsage, so I'll take it. If I weren't going to companion Microsage, that is. Oh, Streetwise Negotiator is so good, but like, what about another Invasion of Moag? This card is nuts, but I don't think it's worth skipping the companion for. Especially when there's a great card anyway. Now this constrains all my spells, right? Yeah, not just my permanents. So I can't run any of this either if I... Okay, but I'll take the one that I might run if I had to skip the companion rule. This is fine and is getting better with stuff like Karuga maybe, and some backup abilities, even Fertilid's Favor maybe. Is Scroll Shift? It's an instant, right? It must be, yeah. Be pretty bad as a sorcery. We're hoping to maybe splash black, which makes this a little bit less bad than the others. Swamp Cycling? Probably not, but Blighted Burgeoning should be fine. I don't think I want Inspired Charge, really, do I? I feel like I'm a more value-y deck and less of a super wide deck, but... yeah, this is like tall green-white. Tall Selesnya, not wide Selesnya. Which doesn't really sound... It's kind of like saying, this is kind of dry water. But, I don't know. I mean, this seems like it could be pretty good. But we also have some pretty cool payoffs for Burgeoning, right? And Incubate is decent. I think I will actually take it. Looking at it now, we don't have that much in green, do we? Yeah, I guess it's 8 to 12. It seemed more extreme than that. Black, green, and white, huh? Thalia and the Gitrog monster. 4 mana, 4/4, first strike, death touch. Play an additional land every turn. Their stuff, ETB's tapped. Whenever you attack with this, sack a creature or land, then draw. Huh. Death touch and first strike is pretty powerful, obviously. Well, is there anything else we want from this pack? Another Storm the Seed Core could be okay. Oh, like Botanical Brawler is like the green-white signpost, but it costs 2. No, they got me. Oh man, these dang companions, man. All right, I'll take Thalia, I guess. Should be fun. Invasion of Zendikar would be great. This would be okay. But like 4 mana, fix all your mana problems is great. I want it. Unlock all the cool stuff in my hand. Don't give me all these cheap cards. Actually, I'll just take a land probably, right? Realmbaker's Grasp is pretty good. But I think it's supposed to be a land. Also, Realmbreaker's Grasp costs 2. Yeah, come on, where's my expensive cards? Snap, snap, get to it. Swamp Cycling's okay. Another Billy Rider, I guess? Could take Vanquish if I were really greedy, but I'm not. I hope. Like, I've already taken my greed by actually running my first companion deck of my life. I don't want to commit too much. Oh, I thought this was Invasion of Innistrad for a second. Holy cow. Okay, but this is still pretty good, right? What else would I run instead? I mean, the 3 mana flyer, I guess. Renata? I don't think so. I mean, double green is kind of hard. I already have plenty of traffic at the 4 mana slot. The counters are nice, but I never really got like a counters theme going. My devotion's not going to be all that high. I think I already said that. So I don't think I take Renata. I am tempted by this. It would be my, what, second black card? My third black card, right? Because I have this. And there's another one this one, yes. Let's just put these two together. This is green-blue, so that's not relevant. But yeah, let's try and be full Abzan, I guess. What the heck is this? 2 mana, 2/2 bolster. Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty good for the green-white deck, but we're not playing that. We're playing the Gyruda deck. Another Billy Rider would be okay. I think that's kind of the standout choice, right? I mean, what? I have enough stuff that puts counters on things that I would run many Billy Riders. I'm not like dying to have 1,000 of them, but when they're one of the reasonable cards in a pack, sure. Unseal the Necropolis, that would certainly be value, I guess. I don't think I need a... Did I take even a first Inspired Charge? I didn't. I mean... That's probably better than Unseal the Necropolis. Because there might be some games where I can just, like, land a few Billy Riders and use this to kill them. I don't know. I mean, I just don't have that much in the way of, like, small creatures that are going to do any cool stuff. I almost wonder, like, do we have anything going for this whole Phyrexian stuff? I have, like, Tangled Skyline, like, mostly as life gain. I mean, I don't know. It makes a 5/5. You can't be too mad about that. Like, I have Tiller of Flesh. I have Storm the Seed Core, Invasion of Moag. Like, I have a lot of stuff to put counters on things, I guess. I'm a little light on creatures. So maybe I'm supposed to take the Defector here instead of Inspired Charge? I probably am. My 5 slot is a little empty, given, like, how heavy the deck is. We're definitely running at least 17 lands here. I could very well imagine running 18 and cutting some more of this stuff. Convert Beast could be okay. Another Defector or another Burgeoning? I think Burgeoning. It's cheaper. It incubates. It ramps. This card is just filler, and I don't think I need 4 mana filler. It does go wide. I mean, I'm certainly drafting it. Maybe I'm cutting it. I don't know, but it's like one of my only cards that makes 2 creatures, so maybe I shouldn't be too picky. I can finally take that Inspired Charge, I guess. I already have a playset of those, surely. Okay, I mean, this is going to be a challenging one to deck build and probably also challenging to win. But it'll all be worth it. Woo! Look at that, we did it. So in terms of black cards, we have 3. I could put in the Swamp Cycling to improve that situation. What I need to do first is figure out what is bad. I think these 3 mana 2/2 flyers are not very good. I'm just not going to have anything to incubate very often. I do want 3 mana creatures, so maybe I'm going to have to put them in, but I think I have a decent selection. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I don't. Because the Phyrexian Censor is also a little bit... like, most of my stuff is not Phyrexians. So I'm a little nervous playing this, but I don't know. I have big spells. Maybe I don't mind playing just one of them a turn. I think it's my 4 slot that needs the most trimming, actually. I have so many 4s. Like, yes, I ramp, but I'm not just made of mana. Storm the Seed Core never turned out that great, I think. Yes, it would be fine for Billy Riders. It would be pretty cool, but most of my other stuff is, like, I have ways to add counters. I don't have that much that cares about counters. And so Storm the Seed Core is just giving me more of something I have. And not anything I'm madly in love with. Fertilid's Favor. I'm probably supposed to cut that. Let's get rid of the Inspired Charge. I don't think the Tiller of Flesh is doing much either. What's my mana base like? Okay, average 3.9. That's very heavy. Which we knew. You know, Alabaster Host Intercessor, we're hoping... I mean, we're planning to plane cycle this most of the time. But still, that is pretty expensive. Like, even without that card. I don't think I especially need this Defector. I have plenty of big, like, random junk. I don't need an okay creature that makes an okay creature. I guess I should say makes another okay creature, to be clear. I could put in the Swamp Cycler. Let's at least consider that. But I think I want to, like, go the other direction. Because, like, I'm not going to cast this, am I? Like, basically never. And figure out what I can cut from these 40 cards to run, like, another land. You know, I have Invasion of Zendikar, I have Fertilid's Favor, I have 2 Blighted Burgeoning. Maybe I don't need any more land. Let's just run this. It'll be fun. As long as I enjoy losing, I should have a fun time. Let me just make ultra super triple sure that I really do have a companion in this deck. Yes, this is my companion. I guess it should be my deck art as well. There you go. Or I guess they call it box art. Deck art? I don't really know. They call it your deck box, right? But, like, what's the art on the deck box? Is it deck art or box art? Shale Sarah? Don't know what that means. 2 lands, but on the draw with Blighted Burgeoning to help me ramp into more stuff. I think keeping a 2-lander is not a good idea in this deck. Because we really do need a 3rd land. Oh, did I not manage to cut something and put in an 18th land? I meant to do that, but then I forgot. Okay, that looks great. Let's get rid of the scroll shift. Well, opponent knows now that I can't play anything on turn... Well, they knew during the mulligan even, right? It tells you your opponent's companion. They know I can't do anything on turns 1 or 2. What colors is this? It's green, right? Yeah. Green, white. Okay, so we expect a bunch of, like, tokens and shit? Ah, they're now noticing I have a companion, maybe? Hey, they can't do anything on turn 1 or 2 either. How exciting. I think I want a Burgeoning more than I want a Billy Rider. Just to make sure I can keep doing stuff. Keep ramping up and deal with their... What is this backup? Ooh, ow! That's so much! 2, 6? I mean, they have a lot going on right now. I don't think I can get away with Invasion of Zendikar. I can Converter Beast to chump with this and then start making, like, a 5/5 soon. Oh, so much for jumping. Okay, that's pretty bad. Alright, we're getting run over by decks who've decided to play cards. We're mostly not playing cards. We're trying a different strategy. I guess I'll Excuse me, sneezing. Ugh. Man, we're looking like we're conceding here. Right? Like, I could make a 2-2 and a 5-5, I guess. They're just going to tap down the 5-5. I can chump with this. I mean, I guess that's sort of the best I can do. Ah, no, they can't tap the 5-5, because I won't animate it until after they attack. No, artifact or creature, they can do it. I always forget how that works. Let's see if they do it correctly. They do. The problem is, I now need 2 blockers to block, because these are both lethal, right? And so is this. The 5-5 can block here, that's fine. But I need something to block this guy. And this guy, because they're each representing lethal. Now, I could play Tangled Skyline and have 5 life, but then the Billy Rider just kills me. So I think the best I can do is make 2 2/2s. Chump one of them, trade one for the 0-2. Trade here, and then maybe recover somehow. I'd really like Thalia, of course, because if it could just block the Billy Rider with no tricks, my problems are solved, right? It doesn't look like that's going to happen. They have too many dudes. Maybe? Full swing. Yeah, that's what you figured, right? So I'm at 1. I have to block everything, and I have 6 mana. It doesn't seem like I can do much, right? I can destroy the Billy Rider if I want. Playing this doesn't help. Gaining 5 life. They clearly hit me for more than 5 if I have no creatures. I see no outs. So let's just activate this for the first time and get out of here. I know, it's ambitious. The deck is ambitious. If we run into a slower deck, we may have a chance. What do I have for dailies anyway? Kill creatures, cast blue or black spells. I'll cast a few black spells, but not all that many. White or blue, that's probably easier. Not that I have a choice now that I've flipped, but like, am I happy with having flipped? I guess. Or not flipped, I guess rerolled is the word. Esteban. This is just another junk hand. This is fine, I guess? Let's toss... I don't know. Fertilid's Favor. I don't have a green card anyway. Or a forest, I should say. Found one. Blue-black? I could maybe... Oh, blue-green. That's even better. This blue-green deck is not very good, I believe. but they may well just have 3 colors or something. I don't know. Well, I'm not going to be casting more than 1 spell pretty much ever, so let's get a 3/3 down there. Would suck if you put cheap spells in your deck, wouldn't it? Of course, they're going to have, like, instants or something, right? So that is just a 3/4. I mean, I guess this is alright. It's kind of sad to do it for just 1 creature, but doesn't mean I get to hit it for a bunch. Oh, nice. Well, what did they get out of this? A 4/4? Yeah. Oh, they didn't attack, though. Interesting. They didn't want to let us both flip. But what are you going to do? Block? What? The block obviously sucks. Shouldn't you have attacked? Okay, I attack. Wouldn't it be way better if you'd swung with this guy and flipped this? I don't understand this. Let us burgeon, I guess. Oh, I forgot to put an 18th land in the deck again. Okay, that's just a converted beast. That's fine. I think. I think just exiling this is pretty cool. What? It still hits. They might have thought that the transform is the same as like changing zones and therefore it wouldn't be able to target. Oh, I can't cast a spell. That's why they didn't attack their thing. I forgot how this game works. Great. Okay, well that was sort of bad. Phyrexian Sensor, huh? Okay, I mean, I'm actually not in bad shape still, but I am a bad player. For what that's worth. I don't know. I'm gonna get tricked by this card so many times if I live long enough. I hope to get tricked by that card many times. Was this 7 mana? So I could cast both of these. They are both... well, one of them's a Phyrexian. I'd like something that I'm willing to block this with. I don't know exactly what that would be. They also might just like play a creature and then use this to become unblockable, so I don't think it's worth worrying too much about it. If I draw a land, I can play Karuga, which would be quite nice. Interesting choice. Okay, they're gonna make the same mistake I did. Good. No. Okay. What a fucking game. I asked for land, I got a tap land. Very funny. They should have attacked me in the face. Ah, now they've unlocked Phyrexian Censor. And they also denied me a card from Microsage. And another card. Wow. They've been sitting on all this removal, just dying. Dying to cast it. Well, I'm a lot more nervous than I was a second ago. Wish I'd drawn that forest last turn. This would be getting me 2 more cards. Oh, this is a permanent. Indeed. Good point. Can I swing here? Does that, like, work? What is it? Oh, it's giving them priority. They have 2 mana. They could have any number of things, I guess. I don't think swinging works very well. The Billy Rider, you know, could trade for this 4/4 if they have no tricks. But they might have tricks, right? They have this thing and... Okay, I mean... I guess we'll see what the trick is. No trick. Probably should have been a forest, but doesn't really matter. The CGB this turn. Yes. Okay, I have no attacks. Well, my opponent has a good board and a way bigger hand than me. I think I'm in terrible shape, but they are at 6. And this is a sorcery from like anywhere in the universe. And then when they flip this, they get to copy their instants and sorceries, huh? That's sort of bad. Cosmic Hunger. That's very bad. Oh my god, all these lands, please. Oh, the 5 life! No! I'm halfway through my deck. Alright, what is this? Kind of nothing. I'm halfway through my deck. How many lands have I drawn? None in the bin. None in exile. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, that's definitely more than half. kind of annoying. Does this have any text on it? Oh yeah. Their big spells get to cascade. That's very bad. A 6/6 Death Touch. We kind of have to let that attack. Even though it's sad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could double block it, but then where am I going to be? I could triple block. The triple block, at least, is not giving them death touch value, and I still have this 5/5, which could do something. I'm still looking for, like, the Gitrog thing. Alright, what did they do? They made it even bigger. Oh man, I don't know what we need to draw. Like, there are some good cards we could draw. Like the thing that just, the battle that removes a creature. I don't know, I guess that's not good enough. What the fuck is this? Yeah. You all want to swing at that, huh? I mean, I clearly can't stop you. Can I get any good trades in by the by? I could trade their 6/6 for a 5/5 if I wanted. I guess that's better than nothing. Three damage to anything. Well, I mean, that's sort of good. Or that. I guess that's, or Renata, the 10/3, I guess. Well, there's a lot of good options for this. I guess I aim at Renata. But I don't really see how this leads to winning the game. I think I do force them to trade this 5/5 off. Because they like counters. And now we only have like 3 unmanageable threats on the board against us. Oh, no, like 5. Oh, it gets trample as well, huh? That's attacking for 24. No blocks, I guess. Very funny. Well, So I didn't play around my own Phyrexian Sensor very well. I threw away a battle. Despite, like, opponent playing around it correctly, and me being like, what the heck are you up to? Did you forget to attack? If I had thought more about it, I would have realized, oh, they didn't do it because it doesn't work. Like, I know the Phyrexian Sensor interaction with battles is just, like, not top of mind. If you asked me how does Phyrexian Sensor interact with battles, I would say, oh yeah, that's right. You can't, like, cast the backside of a battle if you've cast something else. Unless the backside is a Phyrexian, I guess. But I just, like, was not thinking about it. Okay, finally a hand we can keep, I guess. Yeah, 3 mana, burgeoning into Zendikar is fine. Okay, or into that. I love if my opponents do nothing on 1 and 2. Like, I think all 3 games my opponents have done nothing on 1 and 2. And it's been a real blessing, because if people do things on 1 and 2, I can't win. I don't actually need, necessarily, the burgeoning right now, right? I could just put out a 2/2. Oh, and then when I burgeon in the future, I can flip it instantly with this, I guess. But probably on 4 mana, I want to play Thalia. I don't want to immediately burgeon, right? I still think I should be, like, removing a land from the deck, but I keep forgetting it in between games, because it's just, like... The button is bright orange. You gotta click bright orange things, you know? Very suspicious. I guess I'll let the 1/1 in. It smells like Aerial Boost or something, maybe? Could be a counterspell, too. I hate that. Oops. Alright, well, let's just burgeon, I guess. Aiming at a plane seems fine. The funny thing is, transforming it doesn't even do anything, because I have 2 mana just sitting here. So this is a white plus anything. It's not like 2 anythings. But they made it gold, which is a little weird. Ooh, that is good for you. But they're tapped out. I think they have Aerial Boost. They didn't pass through quite as quickly as I would have thought for someone with no available actions, right? Arena would pass faster than that, I think. But they can't have a counterspell. So maybe this is the time to land Thalia? I guess so. annoying. Do I have ways to get rid of that? I mean, I have my own seal away. Seal from existence, whatever. But it's not in hand, and it's very expensive to aim at another seal from existence because of the ward. If I double block, they get to aerial boost me, but I think that's sort of fine. It's giving them permission to like to use this mana and the aerial boost efficiently, which they can't do otherwise. Do I have a better play? I have a chance of flipping Zendikar next turn, I guess. But I can't really get hit for 8 twice in a row. So aerial boost me, I guess. I would be thrilled if it's just the blue mana, but it's not, right? Yeah. If it were the, like, Cryptomancer, or what's it called? Yeah, I don't want to look at that. I wanted to cast this card. I don't know. I don't know how to build these kinds of decks. I don't know if it's like, it seems extremely limiting to run no 2-drops in Arena, right? Like in Limited, I mean. And having this in hand has not mattered very much. Like, with the old companion rules where you don't have to pay 3, it would be quite strong. With them, it's still powerful, but you have to be stable before you can lean on this, and I haven't been able to do that in any games. I did cast it once, I guess. And it drew like 3 or 4 cards, which is pretty cool. I think it was 3. But I don't know. It seems like I didn't do a good job of building a deck that can survive not having 1s and 2s, I guess. Like, I don't want to say that doing this is always bad, but I don't seem to have made it good. Okay. I mean, if you have another trick, you got me. I'm kind of happy they traded for the flyer, actually. Oh, God, I'm so bad. I didn't even notice it had this ability. I'm out of here. I'm so dead. If I attack, I die. If I don't attack, my blocks suck. I don't know. I'm out of here. Well, that was a sad draft. I kind of knew taking and trying to companion around anything that, like, I'm not really an experienced enough player to deck build with constraints, right? Like, I think companioning anything except maybe Lutri requires you to, I don't know, do some unusual stuff while deck building. It's easy enough mechanically to say, alright, I won't take anything that costs 2 or less. Great. I'll put in the best 3s or higher that I can find. And like I kind of did that, but even against opponents who were not that high tempo, I couldn't keep up at all. Like my spells were not the right ones to come back from having done nothing, I guess. These invasions of Moag did not really do much. Never had a chance to use Invasion of Zendikar. Like, maybe I cast it once and then lost the game. I don't remember. Invasion of Olgrotha was good. I didn't have any color problems. That was nice, at least. So I was able to successfully run a 3-color deck, but it was only a success in that, like, I didn't have problems specifically with being 3-color. I had problems with, like, not having enough stuff. And getting run over. So, I don't know. We'll just bury this one. It deserves to be lost in the midst of time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.